Alright, we'll be doing a comparison between the iPhone 4S, right here, and the HTC One X, which is right here. I'm filming this on the Samsung Galaxy Nexus at the moment. Sorry if it's quite quiet, I'm having to be quiet at the moment because it's about 2 o'clock in the morning and this is pretty much the only time I could do this, and everyone else is asleep, so I apologise if I'm sounding very quiet, but you'll have to put up with it or watch another video. Right, let's get straight down to it. Have a look at the hardware first. iPhone 4S, glass front, glass back, turn that off, stainless steel around the edges, all the way around, these little notches for the antenna system, speaker on the right hand side, microphone on the left, 30 pin dot connector or 32 pin, something like that, micro SIM card tray just there. On the left hand side, power on, volume up and down. The volume up also works as a camera shutter, and the toggle mute switch, headphone jack, microphone, and power button at the top. Come on, focus. There we go. On the back, 8 megapixel camera, f2.4 I think, LED flash, and obviously the iPhone branding. Moving to the One X, we have obviously the screen on the front, 3 buttons down here, back, home and multitasking. On the right hand side we have the volume rocker up and down. On the back, 8 megapixel camera, f2.0 I think lens, and LED flash, HTC there, dot connector, and the speaker grill on the bottom, little microphone on the left hand side, the micro, what is it? Can't remember what it's called now. Micro USB I think, connector, and on the top, headphone jack, microphone, and the power switch on and off. There. The screens on these two, we have on the One X a 4.7 inch Super LCD 2 display with a 1280 by 720 resolution, and on the 4S we have a 3.5 inch IPS LCD display with a resolution of 960 by 640. Around the same area, pixel density, you can't tell on either, you can't distinguish pixels on either of them. They're both excellent screens. I think it's hard to say which one I prefer, to be honest. I like this screen a lot, but in some cases the colour reproduction is better on this one. It's quite a lot more contrasty on this. Seems a bit like a Super AMOLED in some ways, but very nice screens, both of them. What next should we talk about? I'm going to try and keep this video quite short because it's 1080p I'm recording in, otherwise it'll take about an hour to upload on my internet connection. What we'll do, if we go to, what should we do to show you the screen? If I go to, no one wants to see the old pornography, do they? Never good. That's why all the old tech reviewers always delete their history. And they always use the same excuse of, oh, I'm just doing it so it makes it fair. It's not, it's so no one sees their porn. That's why I've taken the One X off screen right now, because I have no idea what page it would turn up on. I'm going to use the stock HTC browser for fairness. I use Google Chrome all the time because it's much better, but still. Clear history, clear cache. Okay, I've done the same on the 4S obviously. On the HTC page, that's not a problem. Yeah. Could have been dangerous. Let's go to Google. Google.com loaded there, so this will be a sort of screen and quick browser test as well, because I'm going to get Google Images. Press them both at the same time. One X1 there, and you can see how much more screen real estate you've got. You can see so much more. I'm going to go to images. I'm going to search for, what should I search for? Let's say Thailand, because I'm going there later on this year. Thailand there. I do prefer the keyboard on the One S, by the way. One S come up first there. Then we'll click on. Should we click on? Let's click on this image right here. Oh, by the way, let me go and show you quickly. The screens, I'm not sure if they're on the same brightness. I'll do that just to make it fair. And put them both on. Well, that's too bright. Put them both on about 50%. That's on auto. Just put it on about 50. There. And we go back to the browser. Okay, look at the same image. Full size. The same here, we go full size. Obviously, as you can see here, go like that. The iPhone 4S, it doesn't fit the whole image on the screen. Over here, you've got loads of real estate. I'll zoom in onto this bit as much as I can. And we'll go to about the same amount of zoom. It's about the same, isn't it? And judge for yourselves which one you think looks more crisp. I think the iPhone's got more true colours, but hey ho. What we'll do now is we'll go to the New York Times website and search for it on Google. So we'll just put in NewYorkTimes.com and click go. You can see which one came up first there, but this has gone to the mobile site, this has gone to the full site, so I'm going to go to the full site over here. Java is on both of them, and obviously Flash is turned off here, and pop-ups to make it more fair. I'm going to zoom in. You can see the pinch to zoom on the iPhone 4S, very good. And the same on the One X, sorry, very good. It does rewrap sometimes though. We're going to go on this story here, world. Where is it? Bloody find it here. Oh, let's go. We'll go. Where was we? I was right down the bottom of the page. We'll go. This one here. 3 in scandal. And they finished exactly the same time there. And as you can see here, we've got the reader option in the search bar there, and also on this you have a read option. So we click read there, click reader here, you get the same sort of thing, so you can scroll through it. You can't pinch zoom on the text, but you can click here and make it bigger, make it smaller. And over here, a lot easier to read, obviously, because you've got the bigger screen, and you can also zoom in and it will rewrap and zoom out. So yeah, that's a quick browser speed test. Obviously not the best one that you'll see on the web or any reviews, but oh well. What we'll do is I'll show you some pictures I've taken. That could have been risky there. That could have been very risky. I tried to take some pictures at the same time today. Do that as well. You never know what's going to come up. You never know what's going to come up. Right, where are we going to go from? Right, the first two you'll see. are with HDR on. This is of my little dog that you might have seen in my other videos. You can see on the iPhone here, still really nice, clear, crisp. On the One X, it's got pretty faded with the HDR on. This next photo is also with HDR on. Oh, come on. This is the same picture, pretty much, and you can see the colours look a lot more lifelike on this, a lot more greyish. On this, they're quite blown out. There's my dog again. I will say that both of these screens look better in person than they do on this Galaxy Nexus camera, because it's only a 5 megapixel sensor, remember. This would be a good comparison one. Oh god. Again, judge for yourselves. I've got a little list on my Sensation XL off the side of the camera you won't be able to see, listing what I should be doing, and I've got to video quality now. 1080p on the iPhone is a lot better than it is on this, which is really disappointed. I'm really disappointed, I should say, because look at the size of the camera there. Look at the size of the camera there. It's about the size of the flash on this, and this is a lot better. That's really disappointing from HTC, because they've bigged up their camera quite a lot on this. It does take some good photos still, it does take some good photos, but the video quality is not good enough in my opinion. Overall, I have to say I do use this day to day, but that's mainly because I've got a mount for my road bike, and I ride quite a lot, and I can use this nice little sports tracker here, which is pretty useful. I know it's on there as well, but I don't have a mount for this because no one decided to make one, because it's not a very popular phone really. So yeah, overall, Mr. Apple over here wins it for me for now, and I'll be doing a review, well, not a review, I'll just sort of a battle, if you can call it that, between this one here and the Galaxy Nexus that's being filmed right now, and obviously this one with the Galaxy Nexus as well, and then maybe my Sensation XL with one of these, or that one, or this one, or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to log off now, so au revoir. Oh god, my voice box, my throat really hurts from whispering this whole bloody time.